Welcome back to On the Fly World Education Entertainment, direct from the heart of Australia. We're going to teach you and entertain you at the same time. Why do you need teaching and entertaining? Because you're all a little lost and you're wrecking the world. And if you know why and how you're wrecking the world, you might do something about it. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you exactly how you're wrecking the world. Last time we left off in Borneo, now known as Kalimantan. Okay, that's a bit of entertainment because I don't want to be too serious. I've had critiques on this that said that I'm too serious and nobody wants to learn about the science behind the destruction of the world. Well, what can I say? I think it's necessary. I spent a lot of time thinking about this and I want to bring it to you. You turn off at any time. Where did we end up? Where's those grids? Here they are. This is only some of the oil palm plantations, which I mentioned to you last time, are grown for the commercial harvesting of oil. It's the cheapest way of getting oil for stuff like booze, like biscuits and things. Now, why is it a problem? Dun. Okay, that's enough of him. Okay, shut up. Now, these oil plantations are used to be jungle, and as we know, is the habitat for that orangutan. I've never seen an orangutan, but I think that the orangutan has just as much of a right to be here as anybody else. They shouldn't be sitting in zoos and all that sort of thing. We're over that, people. We're over that. That's 18th, 19th century stuff, We've got mobile phones and all that sort of thing. So let's question why all this land. Have a look how much land. The lime green areas is what's been cleared for either grazing or for directly oil palm plantation production in this once vast wilderness called Borneo. That's where the wild man of Borneo was. There was books written about the wild man of Borneo and all sorts of strange things went on in this vast, infinite jungle. There's been a jungle for all of time, and now, as you can see, if you blur your eyes a little bit, you can see that at least what's that, about half is lime green. It's about half is lime green. You got your central area that's still dark green. But let's zoom into the so-called pristine central area of Borneo, where this unpenetrated jungle, where people crashed in airplanes and that type of thing, and find out what's in here. Is there any habitation in the untouched, unpenetrated jungle of Borneo? Oh, we should have a bit of strange music thing in there. That's not strange enough. How about some? Okay, that's strange? No, it's not strange. Hang on. This is where it gets a bit, on the fly entertainment is not so easy, right? Here we go. No! Forget about the music. This is too serious. I'm entertaining enough without music. In the middle of the jungle, we zoom in, and we are looking for any situation that's not pristine. We're looking for man-made stuff in the middle of the jungle. What's this here? A little clearing? That could be some sort of man-made... this looks like... Is that a river? Or that could be a river. It's not a road. That's a river. It's fairly pristine. It's fairly untouched, the middle of Borneo. But right on the edge of the green, we see the encroachment of the agriculture. Now, I don't think these are oil palms because they usually put them in grids, but these are farms. And down here we have the inevitable buildings, roads, bridges, schools, churches, offices, all the things that make up the civilized behavior, where they can actually milk and take out the logs, the trees, the animals, whatever it is they're trying to take out and make money out of to make the country virtually begin to look barren. Now, you might say, there's a big world. A lot of people are very cynical about this, like they're cynical about global warming. How could it possibly be that little tiny human beings, which are the size of fleas on this scale, ever make any difference to the way that the world functions? Well, my friends, we didn't have Google Earth at the time that the beginning of all this munching away started, which now brings me over to the world island. I want to talk about this in the next video, so I'm just going to give you a little bit of a preview, because these videos are short, so you've got no excuse not to listen to the whole thing, right? All right? That's right. Yeah, okay. And I like to laugh a little bit, so it shows it's not so serious, but it is serious. We're gonna all perish. We're gonna turn out like desert rats if we don't listen carefully. Now, this world island, which is a geopolitical term, and Hitler and various other conquerors of the world, said that if you take the world island, the rest of the world falls, North and South America, South Peninsula. Just look up geopolitical if you want to know the importance of the world island. But anyway, I'm going to explain in the next video how all of this grey, brown, whitish area, which is one of the three colors I'll keep mentioning. You've got your light green, you've got your dark green, you've got your grey, brown, whitish area. The grey, brown, whitish area is the desert area. And in the next video, I'm going to explain how it became that way. And yes, it was done by us.